Folks, welcome to Top Trading Guys. Today is Sunday night. Let's take a look at the market condition, January 5th, 2025. All right, so the market looking right now, as you can see, folks, we are testing the cloud. Conditions are still continuous, bullish conditions set up on it right there, but some sort of correction going on currently as the cloud conditions are going little, changing the direction. As earlier it was going diagonally, going upward, now going sideways. That is the reason this demand zone we had a bounce and bounce right here. See this demand zone every time market comes, this daily chart. So what we happen is, folks, right now market validating 50 SMA. Blue line is 50, pink is 100, red is 200, right? So market is right now validating that 50 SMA area. You can see that. All right, so as if last Friday, folks, we did test the 50 SMA and we basically right under the 50 SMA market was closed. All right, but over here, if we come back in here and look at the MACD says, hey, I am looking super bearish right now. All right, trying to enter into the bear territory. All right, so what happened is right now market is stuck between a 50 SMA and 100 SMA, and MACD, it's been a while. If you look at here, MACD went here in August time. MACD was in a bear territory. Now again we are entering into bear territory. MACD volumes are also bearish, right? So pretty much due to the conditions, market still has a bounce right there. Market is bounce, right? This bounce. So what could happen, Josh, as the coming days? How do we need to read about it? So folks, market finding some sort of correction. All right, looking at some sort of, because several pullback it happened in last 2 months. If you take a look at one pullback, two pullback, third pullback, fourth pullback. All right, so it's quite a bit of pullback happen, but buyer lines up and push it up. So market did not look at that. All SMA lines are, folks, you can see right now still intact. So if anybody says that market is super duper bearish, Josh, and I'm gonna go and short it, folks, this is not the, you gotta apply a technical fundamental class, folks. Okay, you gotta know the things what I teach you in the technical fundamental class. You know how to gauge the cloud, how to gauge the MACD, how to gauge the SMA, how to gauge everything. You gotta has a consequences, right? You got to understand the level. I do not see until that. So right now correction, we are not in a crash mode. Okay, we are not in a, right now still trend is intact. You can see this is the major trend is intact, right? That trend is intact means market is pulling back, buyer lines up, immediately bounces. That's the condition going on. So this was the diagonally going upward condition. Now we are going little sideways condition. Market is finding the resistance around 409, right? And see how they validate here 50 SMA. So market is spending time up here. Okay, and we will see how things, few weeks we got to watch how things roll, because I think market is also wanted to see new administration, how they're gonna unfold their policy when they take the positions in White House, probably after the end of January. That's why market is in the sideways, testing bounce. They're just validating around this area. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, because the MACD here is. So, all right, so let's go and take a look at the smaller time frame. So today, folks, I have a good news and the bad news. The good news is that market doesn't look solid bearish yet. Okay, and the bad news is, folks, I will be taking vacation. Okay, remember last summer I did not take my vacation. I always take 2 vacations a year. Yeah, 2 weeks vacation, summer vacation and Christmas vacation I always take. I did not take 2 vacations, so I'll be taking my 1 vacation in this, because I'll be visiting my mom. She is in 80s, right? You know, she has a short memories. So, and I need to visit after 6 years, folks. So I'm gonna go and visit my mom and some temples in India. So I'll be going 2 weeks away. All right. So just give you, let me type it here so you could know. Sorry, you would know when I'll be going. Let me see here. I don't want to waste too much time. Call out right here. So when I'll be going, let me tap it here. already. So I'll be gone for, sorry, I'll be away. Okay, right here 10 to 27 I'll be away. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, right here, so you can 10th January to 27th January I will be away. All right, just to keep in mind, so you would know. Okay, now I'm gonna push it down. All right, so this is let's go and take a look at the smaller time frame, folks. Now market looking, let's go to 4-hour chart, see what market looks like here. Market trying to find a bullish divergence, absolutely. Right here, support, bullish divergence, MACD cross. All right, but MACD in the bear territories, and market already trying to bounce. All right, so you got a couple of here. We always look at the both scenario. We don't look at the one scenario because we are not bullish, we are not bearish. We always look at the, let the market maker see what it is look like. Okay, so in this scenario, folks, what I see here is this. We are still below the cloud condition on 4-hour charts, MACD in a bear territory, bullish divergence, which we had the bounce here, and most likely market want to bounce from here to 6,048. This is the future, so you can look into that, keep it in mind. Most likely, okay, most likely they want to go here. So let me take the SPY. All right, so you can see here already. Okay, so what market trying to do here is, folks, most likely this is the resistance area here, and if you ask me, we could have either rejection here and could bounce, but most likely market wants to go a little higher. Alright, trying to bounce, but we're in the bear territory, so anywhere you could, I could be expecting a rejection somewhere. If anything bounce you see bullish, there might be a bull trap somewhere here, either is resistance or sloping resistance or linear resistance. Okay, so this is where you got to watch here. So this bounce is, this is 4-hour charts. We're gonna go a little smaller time frame right now, little looking bullish in terms of 4-hour charts. So we're gonna go into smaller time frame, 1-hour chart, and see what it looks like. Okay, hold on a second. So 1-hour chart is trying to be a little bullish, but look at this. Okay, support bounce, support bounce, support bounce, rejection, rejection. Now we try to go higher. Okay, market want to go and push it up higher, so conditions are looking bullish here. So smaller time frame, market wants to go higher, folks. Okay, it's not looking bearish, it wants to bounce. Okay, this supply could flip. Okay, so this supply could flip, where it could go. This area 600 area, probably if they could go, and then we got to watch here, and if this flips, then we're gonna go to here. But right now they want to look like trying to flip this. Okay, trying to flip this to go here at 600 area. That what it appears. Okay, that's the 1-hour chart. Let's go to 30-minute charts to understand. Okay, so as you can see here, same thing applies here. Look like bulls are there, bulls lining up a little bit, right, trying to bounce, right. But remember, this supply, folks, is very, very important to find on Monday, because it's a brand new week starting. If this rejection happens, we could go lower. So what do you think, Josh, this Monday? Because Monday, anything they could do, because a lot of premium, right? So it can bounce here, could go here, then rejection, right? Either rejection here or rejection here, and then they could go lower. If these people go here and rejection comes, then they can retest and go higher or break the support. This is depends on what time frame, what days, how many days you're looking for it. See what kind of gameplay. Why? Because MACD already up there in the bullish, cloud conditions are bullish, so we are right now little bullish, and see what it brings as the Monday market opens up. Right now, if you see here, if rejection comes in here, folks, that means they want to validate around here and they want to go lower. Okay, so these are the area, folks, you got to keep it in mind for upcoming week. I'm still here upcoming week, right? So this week I'm here, I'm going Friday, folks. Okay, Friday, I'm leaving on Friday. So look, 1 2 3 4 5, these are the area to watch. We are right where market is in the middle, right? The bulls are here, bears are here, and in the middle. But this is bigger cycle. We're looking at it about a month to month cycle, those who have calls and put position. So market right now in the middle, if you look at the bigger cycle, correct? Market does small cycle, big cycles too. So that way people who buy calls and puts, that's how they get squeezed. Alrighty, so bull side, keep these are the areas. Bear side, probably it could come back to this side. If this breaks, we could go lower. Right now bulls lining up. Bulls been trying for a few days, but this is your consolidation area, trying to flip the supply. Alright, so keep this thing in this mind. SPY, let's look at the QQQQ. What QQQ could look like? Same thing. QQQ looking little bullish. Look at that reversal bullish divergence going on since while, folks. Okay, that's why QQQ looking nice and bullish around here. Wants to bounce, folks. I won't be able to make today video to analyze 2025, folks. Let the new administration comes in and announce some policy that could help us out. Okay, so I would give a little time. Maybe I'll come back after the vacation, folks, and then I'll be able to analyze, right? So give me two weeks vacation, and then on a 27th, okay, 27th I'm coming back. Okay, so I will be posting, I will be on and off posting in our main WhatsApp group, right? I'll be posting on and off, but so far market looking bullish, trying to bounce here on QQQ side. Okay, but resistance coming here. So remember, there are bulls and bears side. So let me explain you what is bulls and bear here. QQQ, right? A lot of people trade options on QQQ as well as people trade futures, right? There's a huge risk on futures, also crazy risk, because a lot of future folks, you could lose big amount of money if you do not know what you're doing, right? And you hold your positions, right? That is disaster can be. So you have to be very careful with how you play. So look at here, tops are falling on a QQQ here, right? So if you play smaller cycle, it's okay. Bigger cycle is dangerous too. So tops are still falling, but market is bouncing, right? So people who bought a 1 week, 2 weeks calls or puts, they do not know how to trade, and they don't book the profit, and they end up losing money because they bought a put or they bought a call somewhere if the rejection comes. So find out the cycle, like a roller coaster ride, like going up, down, up, down, up, down, and down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and now going up, like something like that, and then could go lower, right? So you got to find out what cycle you are taking the trade into. So let's understand here, tops are falling. So been a while, tops are falling on a QQQ right here. Now this is a bigger cycle. Each black strip represents 1 day of the work. So here tops are falling. Still, if you flip this market 530, then we think of more bullishness going upward. Okay, but until then, bears in control, right, from bigger cycle, not the smaller. Right now, smaller cycle, bulls are in control, trying to take over because of the sloping resistance broke, and they're trying to smaller sloping resistance. Now they're heading to the bigger one right here. That's where they want to go, around 5. Let's see, 525 area. Let's see if any rejection, bounce. You got to keep, this is the major area for on QQQ. Remember this. Once we flip this, then bullish to go to 430. Until then, if rejection, this could have a rejection. Why? Because first time rejection right there, and this is rejection. You need market maker to go and play the game. Let them go first. Rejection, then it could short. If they flip it, it could go higher. So this is the area to watch. All right, so if rejection comes, your target would be around this area too. All right, let's see, this is your QQQ, how it behaves. The time come closer, you would know. Okay, so bull side, bear side right now looking bullish. IWM. All right, so IWM, folks, we got a resistance here at 225, and they are trying to bounce 30-minute charts, but we got a supply IWM. IWM looking bullish, folks. Okay, IWM still looking bullish. We got a 225 supply area, and see what happens after that. Okay, so if you see a rejection, right? If you see a rejection coming in, then don't be surprised, folks. Okay, this is, I would not go short side on IWM right now. Okay, be careful. That's what I would say, because there's a demand area is right there, very tight range, and conditions are bullish. So 224 to 225. So stay away from the short on IWM unless we flip 224. Then yes, until then it could little pull back and bounce, and could go higher. Going higher also, tons of room to go higher, folks. Okay, going higher, once you flip these 226, you can be bullish. 226, then you got a tons of room to go. 231, 232. All right, that could be a nice and bullish because of this. All right, so this area to go watch on IWM, looking nice and bullish on a IWM side. All right, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Alrighty, Bitcoin looking daily chart. Bulls are giving up on Bitcoin. I would be giving a little heads up, folks, just to let you know, market Bitcoin has, we got to be very, very careful on a Bitcoin, creating head and shoulder pattern already. This support we keep testing several times. Michael Saylor comes in and say, hey, I'm gonna buy 1.5 billion Bitcoin, right? He also again announced that he'll be doing diluting his shares, selling and buying more Bitcoins. Okay, anyway, whatever he has to do right now, this is Bitcoin is giving up. Be careful. Still oscillator 0, bounce here. So if you want to be bullish, you want this to flip, right? But the condition is not allowing me. Condition is telling me be careful, Josh. So here I'm thinking it could pull back. Okay, we did test bounce, but the conditions are changing. So they are not bearish, but they are validating up here. Okay, if any changes, rejection happens, we could, if this time rejection, folks, could break the 91 also again. All right, why? Because look at these volumes here. Bears are heavier here. That's why. So right now we're battling between 99 and 91. If this flips, bullish. If this flips, bearish. Condition now changing. Okay, that's what I would say. That's why Bitcoin was consolidating in this zone, and most likely, if there is no buyer in the market and we test 91 second time, then it could be disaster, because oscillator 0, and that is the reason you see this bounce. MACD didn't even buzz, so most likely next cycle we could have a 91 breakdown. That doesn't mean it could, whenever it happens. Right now we are still in the consolidation mode in between this and this. So condition is telling me, MACD is telling me, volumes are telling me that there is a weakness showing a little bit. Okay, that's your Bitcoin. So some people ask me, Josh, can you take a look at the MSTR? Let's quickly look. MSTR trying to be, there are tons of short on MSTR, so MSTR is bouncing. All right, but MSTR doesn't look good, folks. Okay, MSTR now is a bunch of short, bounce, right, and conditions are bearish below the cloud. So I would that's the target we had, 320. It did go down, go test and bouncing. Now let's see how much it has a bounce power, but it doesn't look good. Okay, so I would stay away MSTR. Let's take a look at the square. Somebody said, Josh, can take a look at the square. So square is far better chart looking than the MSTR. All right, so square sloping support intact. As long as square, folks, square, we are at the supply, retest, breakout, retest, bounce, condition looking bullish, right? So square looking bullish, you want MACD filling up the gas. Right now square wants to go higher. All right, so this is your resistance area and this is your support area to watch. Square, you can see wherever it goes. I don't see any crazy bullishness right now, but between here to here in this area, square looking right now. Once this area flips 82, then you got to be concerned. If this goes and breaks upward, then it's nice and bullish. Until then, right now, if they want to be in this channel between this price range, okay, square. All right, square. Then somebody says AMD. All right, so AMD, folks, there is a little reversal, bullish divergence coming in, but conditions are solid bearish, so that means there might be a rejection at around this area to watch. All right, so right now little bullish, wants to go to 135 area, and be careful, smaller bounce coming, and then we could have again one rejection, something like that could happen, just to be careful. Then yes, I do expect a rejection on AMD at somewhere around here. It's just a smaller bounce you could expect, go up and then again pull back because of the conditions are bearish. Okay, so still AMD looking bearish to me. It's only smaller bounce you could expect if you are looking at the smaller. So understand the smaller, that's what I would say, smaller bounce coming, and then I'm expecting, as long as this trend line continue, then they're going around here 135. If this trend line breaks, they're gonna come back. So that's what I said, because AMD broke the major trend line right here, so they are going to bounce at 135. They will retest, and then we'll watch. So nothing is running away on AMD, folks, still. Okay, still bears are there. Okay, once if you want to be bullish, folks, you want AMD to flip this, cross the cloud, and then you can be bullish. So what I think is this is what's going to happen, folks. Okay, go bounce, come around here in a month, and then come back here after the earnings, retest, and then break this lower low, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then break probably in 2-3 months, bounce, something like that. When they break, then yes. Until then, right now, still bears are there. Okay, that's the AMD looking to me. So smaller cycle bullish, bigger cycle bearish. All right, then NVDA. NVDA, folks, I told you NVDA has a support right here. Do not try to short NVDA, and look at that, bounce nice and beautiful. Target was somebody asking last year, right? And I said NVIDIA wants to go to 144. That's what look like, folks. Squeeze coming in bullish. NVIDIA is looking bullish. NVIDIA like for the bull side, folks. Okay, if you are trading anything, NVIDIA is bull side looking great. Then let's take a look at the Tesla. Tesla, that's the area to watch. Conditions are not crazy bullish on NVIDIA. Because of that, you got to be very careful. So you're gonna see red green, red green, red green. I don't see any crazy thing, but red green, nothing like crazy bullish, but red green. So they never chase at the green candles. Always wait for the pullback, then go. Wait for the days. All right, and NVIDIA, then Tesla. Let's take a look at the Tesla, see what Tesla look like. Tesla got a little bounce coming in. Conditions are still up there in bullish, right? And this is your rejection, bounce, rejection. MACD still bearish, but in the bull territory, bulls are there. Tesla still got a bull there, folks. Okay, Tesla still have the bulls there. All right. So remember, we said that Tesla, if the pullback, cup and handle, right? Remember I said there is a breakout and then pullback, and we could come back. This is what we said here when we were here. And somewhere here we're going to see cup and handle forming, and we could have a breakout, and we break out, and we're going to pull back 363. So we did come back to 363. Now we are again trying the resistance here. There are still weaknesses there, but conditions are so strong, folks. Okay, that's why you see a strong bounce here on Tesla. Right here, Tesla got a good strong bounce, doesn't have any weakness here, only the MACD looking weakness a little bit. That's why we're testing here 365. So if you want to be bullish, you want this trend line to flip, which is 4. Now I would not jump in any bandwagon of Tesla. This area, very careful. Okay, because of the MACD bearish, let the MACD fill up the gas and see what happens. Conditions bullish, condition still has a bullishness. MACD bearish. Tesla wants to spend some time around here, folks. Okay, be careful on a long side on Tesla, unless this trend line flips, right, which is 420, which is where we are right now. Then you could go higher. Until then, Tesla wants to spend some time around here, folks. Okay, we did have a breakout. They want to spend time in this area and see how it forms here. Okay, So all the bear come back, everybody shorted Tesla and market maker pull back, so all the bear lose money. That's what normally happens if you look at the cycle. That's why. So Tesla, be careful on a long side, folks. Watch out. Conditions still bullish. Trend line breaks, then you could go on a bull side. Until then, you got to watch. Okay, because of this cycle, the tons of bear were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days was bearish. That's why people bought a put, and they came back in the middle and squeezed all the monthly calls people have. Calls, sorry, puts, not the call. A lot of people had a put because people short, and they took it back in the middle, right? So bulls and bear both lose money because it's all about bulls and bear, right? This is what happens here, right? You see that? Okay, so we're gonna wait for Tesla. Tesla doesn't look short side as well as long side. Both sides got to be watch out. All right, then Oxy, Warren Buffett. All right, so folks, we got to be very interesting. Oxy looking, okay, it looking to me a bullish on a Oxy. So bear side we looked at it some, but this Oxy, if you see Oxy flipping this, they've been shorted Oxy quite a bit from $60-70. Now Oxy changing the gear, folks. Bullish divergence come in now after 3-4 months. Look at this big bullish divergence. So I like Oxy on a long side. So those who looking for Oxy, when Oxy was going $80 and they were keep buying, now what happened? Oxy, they took it down. All the people who buy 3-month, 6-month calls, wash them out, right? Look at that. They took it down because Warren Buffett news headline, and now Oxy looking bullish to me. But the moment this trend line channel breaks, they're gonna go and fly high. Where is my target? Is Oxy target is going to around here, at least $56 they want to go. Okay, and then after that we'll see. So Oxy looking bullish, but I also noticed for Carvana looking bearish to me, solid bearish. Okay, look at that strength. You have support here, but this trend line would break. Once this trend line break, this baby gonna roll down, folks. I said that, remember that there's a big, you just need to learn to wait for a stock to create something. So Carvana was a $10 stock, they took it up. Now Hindenburg short report came out that this, whatever the report is, you can go look at it, folks, and it's a bearish, right? It's a solid bearish. So you are market maker, they took it up. This $3 stock, they took it to $300, and now they are pulling the rug. Okay, pulling rug on it. So this stock can go back to $10, $15, $20, God knows what not. But cycle, you need to know. Remember, cycle, market maker play dirty game. They take it down, they take it up, take it down, take it up. You know, 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 week, like that. So you got to pick the cycle. So these are the area to watch. All right, you got to watch these areas. And if you don't book your profit, you'll be in trouble, right? So you got to watch. Market maker do play dirty game. So keep this thing in mind right there. These are the area to watch on a short side. Now bounce comes, we'll see. I don't see any way far for the bounce. So if you see a Carvana bounce here, that's a great shot. But right now, sloping support is here, 160. Once we break this, it's gonna go down way lower. So plan how the things moves here about that, but I love it the way things are going, rolling on it. The bears are heavy right now. Everybody want to get out of it. Carvana, that's how it look like. Remember the toll I told you, toll brothers, look at that. When trend line broke and I said they want to go to 107, look at that, but bigger cycle, and look slowly, but they are taking go down, up. They could bounce, go down, up, down, right? And look at that, same thing. Starbucks bigger cycle, they pull back right here, right? And then boom, went down, and then late entry, support broke. Look at that, bounce. We are still validating here. MACD is still in bear territory. There's a bunch of people who have a put. They are right now getting squeezed, and then once rejection happens, they could go lower. Right now, this supply flips, then you can exit. Until then, right now, there's a resistance here at this resistance, rejection, and then we could go lower because of the condition. So there might be rejection at 94-95 area, to keep that thing in mind. Okay, just to give you idea of the Starbucks. but depends on how much money you want to profit. Some people book the profit, some people holding the positions, depends on cycle by cycle. All right, so that's about it. As StarBucks, Tesla, we looked at it. Let's look at the Microsoft. What Microsoft sideways? Microsoft looking a little bearish. Yep, Microsoft looking a little bearish, but you have a major support here, so 408. Yeah, so Microsoft, your support here, 408 is your support, folks. Okay, condition was slightly bullish. They give up, pull back. We are back, very strong cluster area, folks. Okay, very strong cluster area. So just leave it alone here because support is right here. Once this support breaks, then you could short, but we are at the cluster. So I don't like Microsoft in any direction. If you want to go long side, bounce, you could have a little bounce if they want to do that, but that's not the, you don't want to like these kind of bulls, right? So stay away. I don't like it. Apple is keep going up and up and up. Now Apple is going down little bit. Okay, so the Apple target is around 237 right here. Conditions are bullish, so there might be some bounce coming in soon, so watch out. Okay, Apple could have a bounce at here. See what happens. If this is a support, then could have a bounce, support bounce if you are in the bear side because of the oversold. All right, that's the Tesla, sorry, that's the Apple. All right, then all right, folks, those who are also wanted to join the WhatsApp group, folks, right here you can open your camera and join. This is our WhatsApp group, free of charge group, right? You can scan that. Okay, and that will be YouTube. We'll have a descriptions. You can click on description, has a link. You can join that way also. That would be a free. Okay, no problem, folks. And also just to one more time announce that, hey, 10th January to 27 January I will be not available. Okay, I haven't booked my ticket yet. Okay, just to let you know, but I will be booking. So I just want to give you heads up. I'm taking my vacation. I take 2 vacations in a year, summer and Christmas, right? So this time I did not take Christmas vacation, so I'll be taking after the Christmas, which is January, right? In fact, I did not take last year also, folks. Okay, everybody knows that I had a cruise book, man, and my cruise was some reason didn't work out, something, and then everything was packed and I didn't go. All right, anyway, so this time I'm going visiting my mom. She's little elderly, so I need to go and visit her. After 6 years I'm going. All right, so 10th January to 27 January will not be alive. Okay, I will not be alive, but in WhatsApp, folks, I might, while I get time, I'll be making market update video, but it won't be Sunday like that. Whenever I get time, I will try to post it. You know that I'm always involved in, folks, so I always keep posting market update video whenever I get time. In India, whenever I get time, I make some videos, something I'll do and I'll post. Okay, so at least you know what exactly cooking. You will be not left behind. I'll be very actively involved. Okay, but it may be 1 or 2 days you won't hear me anything because of traveling. A lot of travel involved, folks. I have tons of travel involved in India right now. Tons of travel when I go there. All right, so many different places I'll be going around. So that's the reason. But I will try my best, whatever I could do. All right, so folks, don't forget to click the like button. Okay, don't forget to click the like button, and also subscribe if you are on YouTube. If you do not know, folks, subscribe. And if you want to join the WhatsApp group where we post a lot of things here, a lot of people, so join. If you want to join, the YouTube has a description. All right, so don't forget, subscribe and like. See you guys tomorrow morning 9:30. I every day go live, folks. Morning market opens to tomorrow Monday 9:30 to 4 p.m. market opens. See you. All right, thank you. Bye.